For this next way to put together the leather and ceramic beads necklace, I'm going to show you how to apply a leather crimp to the end of your cord. These little guys are leather crimps. You should have 2 of those. You should have 2 jump rings and 1 clasp. So, to start, we're going to get one end of our cord ready, and you will need some chain nose pliers. Flat pliers work, you just want them to be small to do this small work. So I'm going to pick up one of my leather crimps here. You can see it's sort of like a 3-fold leaflet. I like to fold one side in about halfway. You don't want to squish it all the way down to start with, but you just want to fold it in about halfway, like that. And then I put the leather in. I find that that helps hold the leather end better. So you want to put this in so that the short end of the leather is facing this loop and the long part of your leather is coming out the bottom. So now that's in there. I'm going to go ahead and squish that first side that I started the rest of the way down. I'm going to wiggle my leather, and now I'm going to squish the other side down like this. Alright, so give it a couple good squeezes. Now you have a nice flat crimp, and your leather is held inside there. I'm going to take this jump ring. You can see it's got a little bit of a split in it. I'm going to grab my pliers in one hand, and I'm going to twist my hand towards me like this to open that ring up a little bit. So now you can see it's got an opening in the middle. I'm going to slip the loop of this leather crimp right in there, and I'm going to close that up. And give it a good squeeze to make sure that space is as small as possible. Then I'm going to switch around to the other side of the leather and do the same thing again. Here's my leather crimp. I'm holding it by that little loop, it's easy. I'm going to squish down one of these sides about halfway. I'm going to go slow so I don't accidentally squish it the whole way down. So now it's got a smaller space, it's going to hold my leather better. I'm going to slide that in there. Try to hold it with my thumb, and I'm going to squish this the rest of the way down. Get another angle on it so you can see one side is squished, one side is still standing straight up, and now I'm going to turn it and squish the other side. Squish is the technical term for this. Alright, when it's thoroughly squished, give it a tug, and good. So, and then we're going to put on the next jump ring. We're going to open it up same way. Hold it with pliers in one hand and your fingers in the other. If you have 2 pairs of pliers, you can do it with 2 pairs, but this will work for now because these are fairly large jump rings. Give it a twist to open, slip the end of the leather on, and this time we're also going to add the clasp. It also has a tiny little hole in the bottom that's going to go through that same jump ring. Then we'll close it up. Alright, so now we've got ends on both ends of our leather, but we haven't put any beads on. That's okay. I'm going to clip this together. So I've got one long continuous piece. I'm going to hold this end in this hand and pull until my leather is about in half. I know where the bottom is. I'm going to use my scissors to just cut that right there. So now I've got 2 pieces and they're connected at the clasp. They've got an open ends here. So what I want to do, I'm going to start with my wooden beads. Oops, here they are. I'm going to put 2 on this side, and you can make your own design choice. You can leave them on, leave them off, put them on differently. I'm doing this, I'm going to put 2 on this side. Then I'm going to hold my 2 leather ends together as closely as possible. And take this big blue ceramic bead, which has a nice big hole in it. I'm going to push these through together I have to give them a push and then come back here, push it farther. This works because the leather is a little bit stiff. And so I see them coming out the end, so I can give that a pull. Now same thing, I've got my yellow ceramic bead. I'm going to hold these two ends together, give that a push through, put it up there, and now to finish it off I'm going to tie a little knot in the end here. Just so this is going to go under and then back through that loop. I'm going to hold these in tightly, and actually can hold it with my pliers will help while I push this knot tight. You want it tight enough that it's not going to unravel itself. And then I'm going to pull these guys down, my beads down, and there we go. Here is the second way, the leather and ceramic bead necklace with leather crimps.